Fatality.
Hello everyone, we're back on GT Sport today. We're gonna just have a quick, we're not gonna do too much if I'm honest, just a very quick test of both manufacturer and nations, because I might stream something different later on, depending on how I feel. I might just do this stream, I don't know yet. Yeah, we're gonna run through both of them. I think manufacturers looks very simple. I don't think we need to really worry too much about that. It's just a case of just doing one run. It just looks like no stop, flat out to the end, great kind of race. But nations, again, one stop, maybe a bit of fuel saving. We'll do maybe 2 practices of nations, and then we'll do, what do you call it? Maybe just one of manufacturer, because I might have a little warm up on manufacturer, and we'll do 1 race maybe. I don't really think we need much practice on manufacturer. Yeah, pedals are on. Right, so yeah, if you have these low cell pedals, and if you're altering your forces that you require between PC and PS4, make sure that you thoroughly reset them, because there's an issue with these pedals. It's happening every time that I change the forces. Every time I restore them back to the default force for PS4, it's causing the brake and the accelerator to come on for me. I have to keep going back into the software and then altering it up to like 71%, then manually putting it back down to 70%, then it's saying apply it, and then it seems to save it. And then sometimes it still isn't brake, it's still getting the brakes and the accelerator coming on, but after about 3 or 4 times of doing it, eventually it seems to work and you don't have it. But it's frustrating. It's pissing me off because, again, before when I loaded it up today, we had the issue of the brake and the accelerator being back on, and it loses you a lot of time. So make sure you're keeping an eye on it. If you have these new low cell pedals, make sure you keep an eye on the brake and accelerator inputs, because if you are going from PC to PS4 like I'm doing a lot of, and you're altering settings and stuff, then you could come across the same issue that I'm getting. Right, let's create this lobby anyway. We'll start with some nations practice. It's going to be A-rated DR and S-rated SR. So feel free to jump in. And want to jump in for a quick practice. I did some time trial on this yesterday very quickly. I started off with the broken pedals and we were 2 seconds off pace, and then eventually we fixed them, and within a couple of laps we sorted our pace out. Right. Okay, so I'll create this lobby. Feel free to jump in. We'll start with the nations race. Correct settings. Let me just double check. 10 laps. Yeah. Right. So we'll just have a little warm up with this car anyway first. To be honest, I don't think either of these races really require much practice, because we're just going to do it more for the stream sake, just so people can get an idea. But I don't really think we need to, because to me they look very simple. Like, the manufacturer looks so easy, like it's just a no stopper, and this just looks like a one stopper. I can't believe it would be anything other than a one stopper for this race. So yeah, I think it's pretty simple. I don't think we need to worry too much about settings and stuff. Right, let's get in the right car. Game's right. Let's make sure our pedals are not doing anything dodgy again. Let's just see. So what you need to look out for is very small lines on the brake and accelerator. So it's okay there. And also, what I've also noticed, even if there's not very small lines, if you keep an eye on your ABS round telemetry, if that's on permanent red, you've got a problem. It was doing that as well. It wasn't showing braking inputs, but my ABS bar was on permanent red, and I was losing like a second down the straights. It's stupid. So just keep an eye on stuff like that with these pedals. It seems to be a bit of an issue. I'm hoping they're going to do something that might fix the problem that I'm getting at the moment, because it is frustrating. You only just realised it's Good Friday. Yeah, every day feels like a holiday at the moment, doesn't it? In a weird way, because everyone's at home and so yeah, we just got to get used to this one quickly, and then -2, I think. Oh. It's nothing to do with dead zone, mate. It's not that. The default setting has a 5% dead zone. When you've got this issue, even if I set a 10% dead zone, it still flickers a bit. It's just a bug. As soon as you reset them and reapply the new settings of 5% with the 5% dead zone, it fixes. It's as if the settings are not saving properly to your when you're going from PC to PS4. It's like something's not saving properly. It's nothing to do with dead zone, because the only way of getting rid of it was to add some like 20% dead zone, which you can't physically do. You can't be driving around with 20% dead zone. It's just, that's far too much. I already tried the dead zone trick. It eventually does work, but you'd have to put it like 20%, and you physically can't run with like 20% dead zone. It's way too much. So let's just have a little warm up, try and get ourselves used to this. We might do 2 races on this just to get our eye into what kind of pace we need. Ah. The 08's the best race car out of all the Group 2s. It's a shame that they've killed off the modern ones, but the way it is at the moment. Yeah, I've done a 203 in time trial, but you're not going to get the same online pace as you do in time trial because you have to add fuel and everything to it. So you can't really time trials. You don't judge your pace by time trial. Basically, you do it by online. It's a better way to do it. Because if you judge your pace by time trial, then you're going to be shocked when you get into the actual proper race because the settings are totally different. Because in time trial you run no fuel and you run no tyre wear, so you're going to be a lot faster in time trial. Oh shit. Ah. Awful through there. Did you use the radar on a Rouge? Why? We should have really beat that lap then, but these tyres are easily going to do 4 laps, aren't they? You're not going to have any issue with tyres for 4 laps. Yeah, we've got everything sorted now. Made some changes, changed some settings around, and I think everything seems a lot better now. In time, are you on about time trial, Jack, or are you on about in an online practice session with fuel and everything on the car? Because I mean, I don't know. It depends. In time trial, 205s are not that hard, but in online qualifying, yeah, it'll be a bit trickier. Online, yeah. I think we can get ourselves down to probably 204s for qualifying, I reckon. I would think if we nail a lap with like a bit of fuel burning. These I've just jumped on. I haven't practiced that much on this yet. I'll probably do the time trial tomorrow a bit just to try and get myself a bit more up to speed. My guess is 204s will be pole though for top split in qualifying. Still got to find a bit of pacing group too, though. I think with the load cells, it is a little bit tricky to some corners, but let's see what our. So even just off them 2 laps we did, the optimal was a 205.5. So we should be able to get 204s with a lot of practice. Yeah, someone's nearly in it there. 204s. Some of these will have done a lot more probably work in the time trial. Once we've got ourselves fully practiced on the time trial, we should be able to get close to 204s. Probably a good idea not to push on your outlap as well. Yeah, I don't think that's particularly that fast, if I'm honest, F1 page. You'll see. Wait until you get like people like Josetti and that doing their times, and I think you'll see 204s. I'd be pretty disappointed if we don't get in 204s for qualifying by tomorrow. Because I'd probably be able to do a 203.4 in time trial, so I'd guess 204s. Don't be silly, Ray. Don't say that. It's not a kid's game, mate. Don't say that. I know you're only joking, but it's not a kid's game. It's still got simulation aspects to this game. And let me just look after the tyres a bit more now. No, you can't get a 202. That's not possible. No one's even got near that on time trial. Well, I think Josetti done a 203.1 on time trial, but fuck off. Because I tried to tell others, so it won't have gained me any time though, so we'll just carry on. So we will be purple by 2 tenths now. So we're looking at 204s definitely, I think, when we come to tomorrow. Obviously we got that penalty there, so you can't really judge it, but let's have a look what it would have been. I know we're low on fuel, but we'll be able to burn fuel down to get pass or form the exit, really bad exit off the corner. So yeah, it would have been a 204.9, but we had the penalty on there. So even with the penalty, it was a 205.3. So yeah, we'll be fine. I think we can get 204s even with heavy fuel, if I'm honest. All right, let's start this qualifying. He's only winding you up. -2 doesn't give you any speed on the straight. He's winding you up. He ain't gonna do anything. He's winding you up, mate. In the race, you do not go. In the race, I'll leave mine around there probably with this car for soft tires. With medium, with the hard tires, I might go to -4, -3 or 4. But with the softs, -2. Yeah, we should be able to, I should be able to. I might have had a penalty on my lap, mate. A half-second penalty, so I should be able to do 204 point. I did a 204.9 then. Oh shit. Sorry. I did a 204.9, so we should be able to do with. I reckon with a nailed lap 204.5, 6, something like that. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling this will still be a slipstream qualifying, which could ruin it a bit. Let's start this anyway. Watching his man get the pit lane bug every time he gets it. Guaranteed. Let's see if he gets out the pits. Why am I trying to tighten that again? They are planning on fits. See, this man, you just get the bug, but I can't. It's like every time. How many people have got it there? There's a couple, isn't there? We'll try one. We'll give it one go of changing the time, but that's it. Restart. One go, and then we're just gonna go anyway. Yeah, return to pits or. Make this a little bit more. Who's that driving around? So we've got this one, is it? Cancel your entry, please, as well. MGL. This guy here is just driving around, so there you go. Okay, let's change the time of day. Cancel your entry, please. Cancel your entry. Master on ship, whatever your name is. Cancel your entry, please. Sorry, mate, but you're not listening, mate. I'm sorry. I apologise for this, but we're giving one chance to listen when Atomics, they've just told him to cancel entry. Right, alright, he's doing it now. He's doing it. Okay, there you go. Finally. Right, we'll just change to that and then we'll go back again. Yeah, our connection should be fine for 1080p streaming now because I've reset all the routers. I've changed settings on in Streamlabs, so in the Streamlabs software. I've done a few different things on the PlayStation as well. So hopefully it should all be okay. Go back to. Oh, no idea, Lil C, mate. I haven't driven the next update, so I don't even know if there'll be a BOP change, to be honest. No idea. No one knows what's happening with the next update, so it's just whatever happens, happens. Oh. Depends on tires with tire like lap times. In terms of sparring GT3, pretty similar, depending on the tires that you're on. They're pretty close, within a second of each other anyway. Right, we're gonna start this and then I missed. Right, has everyone got the bug now? Right, this is just shit. This because this is why I hate doing restarts because it fucking fucks up the lobby every time. Right, I'm just gonna let you change it to that. This is one last change. If it doesn't fix it, then not much I can do about it really. You'll have to exit and try and get back in if it doesn't fix it. So not much I can do. Yeah, they've said what they're going to do, but I have no idea how that'll work out in terms of like what they said in the update. You don't really know exactly how it's going to play out in terms of what will be changed. We're going to start this qualifying in a minute, eh? If you get in the pit lane bug, you're going to have to leave and then come back in. Because I'm not restarting again. Right, I'm starting this now anyway. If you get the bug, you get the bug. You've had the chance to leave. We've gave you the warning. We're not restarting again. So if you get it, you get it. Justin, mate, thank you very much for the 99p, by the way, mate. Sorry, I didn't see that then. Thank you very much for the donation. Need to the thingy settings are not coming through very well on my headset. Need to alter them. Thank you very much for that, though. Appreciate it, mate. Don't know which one it is to make it louder again. Be that one. Maybe that one. No idea. I think it's that one. So my guess is that it's going to be faster to be in the slipstream for qualifying, which is shit. I kind of wished it wouldn't be like that, but someone's having a barbecue. I can smell it. What do I think about the RX Vision? Don't really know. I'm not. Don't even know whether I've seen it or not. I don't know. Is it a new car or one that's already on it? No idea, mate. Yeah, PS4s are. I don't know if Amazon have got them, but last time I saw on Amazon, they were at an inflated price. Yeah, but some people, obviously, if they're stuck in on lockdowns, they might want to buy one. Just they're not bothered about paying the money. They just want the console, mate. That's why some people do it. They don't care about PS5 coming out. Yeah, I mean, I need a new PS4, but I'm gonna have to wait because my PS4 sound, like the optical lead's a bit dodgy, but I've got some sellotape on it at the moment. But it still comes. It still goes funny, but you just have to mess with it every now and then. Yeah, I think PS5 will be delayed anyway. I can't believe that's going to come out this year. I find it hard to believe it, but who knows? I mean, I find it hard to believe, but FIA's tomorrow, mate. See, I need clean air here because I don't want to be catching people up. Fuck's sake, go. Go. I don't want to slipstream because I want to just see what it's like without first. Oh, I've missed the apex by a mile. Awful through turn 1. I lost about 2 tenths, maybe there. Probably more. Look how much he gained in the slipstream behind me though. It's not been a very good lap so far. It's a slipstream qualifying, I can tell by the car behind. Not been a good lap, but might be good enough for a P2 or 3 here. Yeah, pretty awful lap, but oh well. It wasn't very good at all. But yeah, we should be able to hit 204s, I think, pretty comfortably tomorrow. Yeah, too many mistakes. We probably lost, I reckon, there's half a second at least in that minimum. I think we'll be looking at 204.5 to 6, something like that. That's okay, because if he's starting the hards, we should be able to get past him because of the extra grip out of the mediums. He'll probably try and stay in the slipstream, but I don't think you will be able to off on hards. It's only practice anyway, it doesn't really matter. Not like it's the actual FIA. Just fucking Is it a standing start, this? Is that correct? I've copied these settings of someone else. Is this actually a standing start? Can someone just confirm that or not? Because I've just copied these settings. Is it? Didn't know that. Ah. Now, this is the thing about this. It's just better to be in P2. It's better to be in P2 than it is in P1, so I'll just fucking back off. There's literally no point being in P1 in these races. This is why I don't like GT at the moment. It's a fuel saver, so... Yeah, look, I mean, it's ×3, isn't it? Or ×4, I think. ×4, I think. So you need to do fuel saving, which is a pain in the arse, really. Right. The 16's not a good car for the race. Nowhere near as good on tyres as the 08. Oh, it's so annoying this, you know. This is why GT people are not playing it, because look how much you're getting down the streets. It's like, why even be in the lead? Such a shite slipstream. And that'll be what ruins this race tomorrow, the slipstream. Should have started on hards and then just sat in the slipstream. It's so annoying. Look how impossible it is to break the slipstream. This is why people are getting pissed off with the game, though. Because you literally cannot break it. And he gains like 4 attempts nearly so far. 5 to half a second he's gained so far. It's daft. Like, then you just get races where everyone just sits back and saving fuel. That update for the slipstream cannot come quick enough, really, in my view. I know, I literally cannot wait for this, man. Right, we got rid of it. We got rid of him. I don't know how. Hardcastle, thank you very much for the donation, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you for the €5. Legend, thank you for that. So we can do another 2 laps on these mediums, I think. Why is he pitting that early on mediums? What? On top of these tyres are good. And Tomix had the same amount of fuel as me, and I was in the lead, so that shows you that he had to push a lot more. So Sparks was on the hards and was just sitting in the slipstream again, so it's better to stay out. You probably want to start this race on the hards, I think. Depending on the start, though, that's the only issue. So them hard tyres are faster than the mediums at this point. Look, Antomix is gaining. So Antomix, I'm presuming he's on the hard tyre because suspiciously gaining a bit of too much time there for the hard tyres, but we'll see. Anyone in the lobby have a little look what tyres Antomix is on? He's on medium, so he's going to have to pit again then. So Antomix needs to pit again. Yeah, so Antomix has got to pit again. So he's going for an extra stop. He's going for the 2 stop. So it seems like it's about a 9-second pit lane loss. Now we got the car behind on mediums. This is the advantage of starting on hards with what's his name behind us. Probably a good strategy actually, that what Antomix has done. I'm guessing he didn't refuel though. That's how he's gained that time. It looks like a two-stopper can work though. Look how much extra speed the mediums have got over the hards though. It depends how quick they die off though with that pleb on the fucking Nah, 16 is not the car to use. So he's got to refuel up, hasn't he? I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, he's got to refuel up then if he's only on 25% fuel. So he's not going to be... Two stops not the way to go by the looks of this. Oh, I mean... I think his tyres will be suffering on the last lap or so. Oh my god, talk about understeer through there. Yeah, we were fine for fuel. We're not worrying about fuel. He will have more fuel because he was saving fuel behind Atomics, so he'll definitely have more fuel. Yeah, Atomics is screwed. He's not even going to be close to us now. He's got to put the hards on. And they're not going to be that much faster, so he's screwed that one up. It's definitely a one-stopper. But I think it might... If I could have pulled away and not had Atomics behind, then the strategy would have worked. But because we had to save fuel because of Atomics, it screws the strategy up to the hard start. This is a problem with these slipstream races. Yeah, it is a very short race. It's a bit silly. Should have been long. 13 laps this should have been. Would have made it a bit more entertaining. Oh, shit. What a numpty. Pace looks okay though. It's our first practice race. I'm sure by tomorrow, once we alter the few strategy things in time trial, I think we'll be pretty competitive here. Yeah, 20 minutes though. That's pathetic. To be honest, it's kind of like, I don't see the point of 20-minute races. They've got to be at least 25 to 30 minutes, I think, really. Yeah, I think maybe we should have pitted earlier, but I don't know, because it's hard. If someone does what Sparks does and starts on the hards and just sits in the fuel savers, the people that are fuel saving, he can fuel save and have the better tyre then at the end, so like, what do you do? It all depends where you qualify and what people do around you, how the race will go. I think if Atomics wouldn't have been in my slipstream, I could have pushed on the mediums. I probably built up enough of a lead to not be in the same situation, but you can see now these hards are actually faster than the mediums, I think. They're pretty similar anyway. Why is Atomics not catching up on fresh hard tyres as well? No, you can't do a no-stop. Not enough fuel. Not worth it, not for the pit lane loss. You'd be so slow. Yeah, so we've matched the medium on this lap now, but it should be, this is short. This is only a 21-minute race, which is pretty shy. I mean, we want races to be nearly between 25 and 30. Minimum should be 25, really, in my opinion, but... A fastest lap on the hard tyre, that shows you how shite the pace was on the mediums, but... at least we know now, it's one of them, do you start on the hards and just save fuel? I just cannot wait until the update for the by the way, Hardcastle, I was racing when you sent that before, but thank you very much for the donation. You're a legend, mate. But yeah, I can't wait for the update for the slipstream so that we can actually race and push from the front, because at the moment you can't. You just get your race is ruined by pushing, and it's stupid. Oh yeah, it'll be an 08 race. I'm getting hot here. We'll do another one anyway. Just test it out quickly. You can smell loads of barbecues going on outside. I hope they're in the gardens. Is it? Let's see. Food. Making me hungry. I want food. Alright. Let's Group 3 at Monza. What? If the update comes out after that, it depends when the update comes out whether I'll waste my time with that, Atomic. Sorry, Nick Conster. If the update comes out for the slipstream, no, it won't do, will it? What day are we on now? Yeah, no. Yeah, I won't do that. Yeah, Group 3 Monza with this slipstream now. No, no thank you. I'll stay away from that. I'm alright, you know. Can you imagine? Shit show. Right, let's go again. I think you need to get pole as well if you start. Did I miss another donation off Justin, by the way? Did I shout out the £1 one? I don't think I did. Justin, thank you for that if I didn't shout it out. Trying to, let me just put the volume up on this and see if it works. Let me test this out now. I'm having trouble hearing them. Let me just subscribe to myself with the test. Okay, a bit louder. That'll do. Yeah, sorry, Justin, if I didn't see that, because the bloody... I don't know if I said it or not. I might have even said thank you, but... I couldn't hear the notification. Sounds like I can hear them now, though. Thank you very much, mate. Right, let's start this again. Jimmy, thank you very much for the £2, mate. Evening key, evening chat, legends. Thank you very much for the donation. You're a legend, mate. Thank you for that. Yeah. So, by the way, I'm going to be partnering up with, well, I already have basically with David Powell for a set of Corsa setups. MGL, thank you very much for the £10, mate. You legend. Appreciate that. As I missed yesterday's donation, man, this wheel and pedals feel really good. Thank you very much for the donation. Glad you're enjoying it, mate. Really happy you're having fun with them. Keep on enjoying them. Thank you for the donation, you legend. Yeah, we're partnering up with regards to the... So, I'll show you what will happen when we're doing a set of Corsa streams. We're going to be showing... We'll have this little logo on screen, just to let you know that we're using the setups that he's got for his channel. So we'll have the little Coach Dave Academy up there, to let you know that we're using his setups, and we're going to affiliate with him, so we'll be putting the link in the description for a set of Corsa setups. We'll probably transfer that over to PS4 as well. Maybe I can start doing some setups for the PS4 version for him, because I actually altered the setups, the Laguna Seca one, for the race. We'll see if we can do something when it comes to the PS4 version, but yeah, we're partnering up with him, so we've got all the setups so far that he's got on his website. He's given me them for free, obviously. Obviously, I'll have to hide them from people when I'm driving, because it's like the VRS and the iRacing and all that one. So if you want them, you'll have to, obviously, you can use my link in the description and you'll be able to be put forward to there. And I I don't know if it'll be some sort of affiliation thing with him or something. I don't know, but either way, we can help him get more people using them, and I can show you that they work. Because I had a little go on Laguna Seca with the setup that obviously his Laguna Seca one. I made alterations because the setups that he's done have been done in hot lap, so the tire pressures do need changing. So I altered them. I altered down the diff slightly. I lowered the traction control because it was on a little bit too much for me. So I turned that down a bit. Made some little changes in suspension. We got down to 44th in the world on that 30-minute time trial. Now, we made 2 mistakes that cost me about probably about 5 seconds. We were 2 seconds off on one lap, and then another lap was just over 2 seconds. So it was like 4 seconds, we'll just say. We lost on 2 laps. So there was 5 seconds, which would have put me in the top 25. And then there was quite a variation in my laps still. I'm still not 100% consistent yet, which is just, I think, more about practice. Because we did a 23.8, which wasn't a perfect lap. It was towards the end of the stint. But the laps varied from like up to 24.7. So I need to just shrink the gap in the laps. And we should be able to get ourselves in the top 10, I think. Or top 15 at least on that time trial. So yeah, the pace is coming on Assetto Corsa. And the good thing is, when we get all them setups, we can start doing more online racing. Because if I've got a base to work off and I just go in free practice, alter it a bit, we can get ourselves quite up to speed fairly fast, I think. So we've got all the Ferrari setups, we've got all the Aston Martin setups. So me and Coach Dave, we're going to take over Assetto Corsa. I'm glad that he agreed to it. Obviously, he actually messaged me last night about it. So it's good for both of us. It helps me out on my races, and it helps push his Coach Dave stuff out. So yeah, we'll have that little Coach Dave thing on Assetto Corsa streams. It won't be on GT Sport, obviously, but on Assetto Corsa we'll have that there. Right, let's start this anyway. I think I said I was starting about a year ago. Should have a bit more consistency in this race now. Yeah, I'm gonna probably alter a lot of the setups. The setups that he's done, the suspension's quite nice, so it's just a case of just finding. What I like about them is they've got good rotation, so they should help me really. I like having a car that rotates really well, so I've just got to get it to how I want it with just a few changes, and I think it'll help me out. So, I'm looking forward to doing more ACC stuff. And obviously when the PS4 version comes out, the more we do on PC, the better it is for you as well, because when it comes out on PS4, I'll have more experience on it, so I can start giving you some setups and stuff like that on my channel, like with track guides. Maybe what I'll do is, because I fully expect the PS4 version to run a different physics to the PC version. So my guess is that the setups will not work from PS4 to PC and PC to PS4. So I'll probably have to just try and do my own, and then we'll put them into track guides. So we'll probably put a track guide out with a car, and then do the setup for that car as well in with the track guides. That's what I'll probably do on the channel when Assetto Corsa comes out. We're still a little bit off pace, don't get me wrong, but like, I think over the 30-minute time trial, with the errors, even with the errors and a few dodgy laps in there, we were 30 seconds off pace. So I think we can get ourselves within 15 seconds if I start nailing a run. And if I can get 15 seconds off of the aliens on the game within like a 30-minute time trial, I'm pretty happy. Because it works out we're only losing about 6-7 tenths a lap. That's not bad, that, for ACC as well, considering I've not played much of the game. Just burn the fuel away until we pit. Alright, let's change the tyres. Is someone trying the... someone crashed. Is someone trying the 2016 model? Yeah, you don't want to use the 16 in my opinion. I think all Group 2 races now, in terms of race pace, maybe for qualifying the 16 might be good, but for race pace you really need to use the 08. Clean, mate. Thank you very much for the US $5, you legend. $5.01. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. You're the legend. Did you mention something about GT update? We spoke about it before. I was just wondering whether it will come out before Monza's daily race, but I doubt it. So yeah, but it should be this month. The GT Sport update with regards to reducing the slipstream and some other stuff. Like I say, it can't come soon enough. We need it fast because the slipstream's a piss take. But yeah, thank you very much for the donation, mate. I appreciate that. You're a legend. Thank you very much. I don't know what I was even saying then. I'm trying to... Who's behind? Oh shit! I'm confused where I am on the track. Oh, sorry, Hyper. Sorry, I'm trying to think where I want a gap and I can't see it. Oh, there it is. I might have to wait for this big gap here. I don't want to be in with that on qualifying, so oh, for fuck's sake. Oh! Oh! What the fuck was... Oh, God! Oh, funny. Alright, let's go for a lap. Not very good. Justin, thank you for the £2, mate. Any Wreckfest? You can only do 8 players in public lobbies. That's the only problem with that game. It's a bit frustrating. I would like to do it if it was 16 players or more, but with the fact that it's only 8 players, it puts me off a bit. But do you know what? There's probably not enough people to really do it. That's the only problem. Maybe for a laugh one day, if I'm really bored, maybe. We won't say never, because if I get bored one day, I might do it just for the fun of it. I didn't want to go do that. I lost too much speed on the corner. Boom! Ah, there you go. That's a bit more like it. Wasn't even a good lap, to be fair. The turn 1 was awful. So yeah, we should be able to get a lot faster than that. I think we can get 204.65 at least with a solid lap. Maybe if it's anything faster than 204.5 for me, it'll be a good lap, I think. Yeah, we had no slipstream. I had no slipstream, mate. Yeah, we're gonna do a manufacturer test after this as well. Nice, Domino's. You know, we had that Domino's the other night though, and it's put me off because it was fucking burnt. Fucking, the cheese was like, you could have literally got the cheese and took it off the top, the whole pizza. It was that burnt, the cheese. So I was a bit like, ugh, put me off. We were proper disappointed because we were looking forward to that as well. You'd think it would have been underdone rather than overdone with how busy they must be and like doing orders. Yeah, I know it's Gardens, Diego, but I've got the Megane, remember? So it's a case of, can the Megane get me a good result? Because the Megane's OP there, but I'm shit there. So it's like, maybe we'll just average out to an okay result because... He's a snail, mate. He's a snail. That's why. He's just too slow, Marcello. Oh, God. Excuses, excuses. I don't want these people getting past me because he's over a second off pace, this guy. This is another thing, look at this. It's so frustrating, but... Like, what am I supposed to do here? Look. Yeah, I'm going to lose the lead through no fault of my own here. To someone that's a second off pace. This game is so fucking frustrating. I'm going to brake so late here. Fuck that. What? I'm fucking not giving up. Not dirty, mate, because it's just because the game's pissing me off. It was better than taking him out. And now we can actually get some clean air and push through here now. It's not FIA, come on, it's fucking practice. But why should I I want to practice my finishing time. I'm not really bothered about... Because watch this now, let me just show you something. Why should I put myself behind someone because of the game's slipstream? When that person would not be able to be within a second of me other than the slipstream. Look, I want to try and practice finishing time rather than worrying about that. This is not FIA, mate. I wouldn't be crying. Because I'd be laughing at that probably if someone did that. Would I fuck be crying? Not at all, mate. You haven't been watching our recent streams then, because I've lost the airship and complained in terms of that about this year. Obviously, slipstream's worth complaining about, but other shit like that I don't care about. That's why I'm not playing this game as much at the moment, because I can't be doing with the way it is until it's fixed. And I didn't hit him. It's not like I hit him, did I? I just went off track because I braked a bit late. The slipstream getting a tweak? Apparently. I hope Atomics isn't sitting in his slipstream, the car behind. Because if Atomics is in that... Yeah, he is. Fuck's sake, Atomics is on the hard tyre sitting in the slipstream. Yeah, apparently they're making it weaker, but we'll wait and see. We won't know until we test it, will we? So apparently the penalty system, slipstream, Group 4 cars are going to get rebalanced, new tyre wear for Group 4 cars. There's going to be a lot of changes going by what they've said on that information, so we just have to wait and see what happens with it. Yeah, iRacing takes a lot more concentration, a lot more, but it's more immersive for me, personally. I find it more like you have to zone out on it a bit more than you do on this. I found it quite hard to read the chat, but that might be because I've just not played it that much. When I'm more used to it, hopefully I can start reading the chat, but at the moment, I need to kind of zone out when I'm playing iRacing and concentrate on the race. Tomic's pitting Varia, lap 3 laps? You're gonna go... Is he gonna do 7 laps on the mediums? Good luck with that. Ah. That was a bit better through there. Marshmallow, mate, thank you for the £2, mate. Just joking, dude. Yeah, no worries, mate. Where are the tea and biscuits? Not in the bedroom by the sounds of it. Don't know. I haven't had one made for me yet. Although I'm fucking sweating my tits off here. I maybe should have put shorts on. This is a scruffy lap. Really scruffy lap. I might go one extra lap though here because of I'm trying to see where he is in P3. Yeah, no, we should be alright to pit here, actually. But yeah, thank you very much for the donation, mate. Appreciate that. Tyres actually feel alright still there, but we'll try lap 4 pit. There's Pleb back there, but his tyres are going to be so dead. Let's just get an idea of the tyres now, because would we have been better staying out? What this will be good is looking at the gap to P1 as we drive round, because obviously you've got to warm these hards up. I mean, we were gaining anyway on the medium, so we would have been gaining over him either way, but... we're gaining a little bit, but not as much as I think maybe we would have on the mediums. GT Sport. Project Cars 2 is not the best in my view. Like, nah. The Project Cars 2's got some cars that are okay, some physics okay, but some cars are awful. And the sound effect, I mean, the sound effect's not amazing on GT, but they're better than Project Cars 2 in my view. Project Cars 2 online is just so bad though, that's the problem with the game. It's an alright game, it's just the online's got no structure, so it's not very good online. Bit late through there. We should gain on this lap because he'll have to warm them tyres up if I don't bin it like that. Like, don't get me wrong, Project Cars is a solid game. I like the original more than the second one though. I think they overcomplicated themselves with the second one when they didn't really need to do it. Yeah, I think that we're best doing. I think it's best to do 6 laps on the mediums because I did a really scruffy lap on the mediums. Yeah, I personally think it's better to do lighter runs, lighter fuel on the mediums than it is to refuel and then put the hards on. So I'll probably go to lap 5. Just got to be more consistent with your driving and brake a little early, and they should be still pretty solid for pace. They also need to change the brake bias because I forgot. That should be right now. Don't know, Will, but I wouldn't use it. It's no. The 16's so bad in race conditions now. After tests like that Fuji race, it's just got no race pace. But then if you're sitting in slipstream, maybe it's better to do that. I don't know. But even then, the fuel's not that much different between these cars, from what I remember now. They changed it, didn't they? So I don't think there's a massive difference. The grid start, yeah, good point, good point. Yeah, grid start, you lose about 8 places. Oh my god, that's awful. Oh. Yeah, do you know what? I think it's that. I think you're best staying out till 6 laps at least on the yeah, 6 laps. Sorry, what I said before. Do 6 on the medium and then 4 or 4 6. 4 on the hards and 6 on the medium. It's either one of them. And with the way that standing start is, you're gonna lose a bit on the hards, but then you're gonna gain down the straight because of the stupid slipstream. I read field up too much as well with this. Yeah, I think I really don't know what tyres you'd start on. I think I'd probably try and do the same as what we did in Monza. I don't know. Be interesting. Suzuka. He's joking, Lil C. He's only messing. Yep, it is, Will. It's daft. It's really daft how short it is. 21 minutes it is. It's basically daily race distance. Oh, nearly binned it then. Jason, thank you very much for joining the channel as a member, you legend. Appreciate that. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. What a legend. Don't know why I've not been revving this out. I need to burn fuel. I've put too much in. I've been short shifting a bit. Yeah, I think that what I think, Sparks, is it should be a minimum of 25 and then maybe a maximum of 35, but just have variation. So there should be some sprint races, maybe with no stops at 25-minute distance, but there should be some at 35 minutes where strategy comes into play. So like 50% should be 25 minutes, and then maybe, or like some 25, some 30, some 35, just so there's a bit of variety in it, really. Hopefully we can find a bit more speed by doing time trial in the morning on this one. I think there's still a few tenths a lap to come off, maybe half a second or so. Still feel a little bit rusty, but we can find that speed tomorrow morning. And then, like I say, tomorrow we push for big points, but first race they were in split 2. If it's like 335, 340 points and we win it, then I'll probably take it. But if not, if it's not over 330, then I'll just race again. That's if we won, obviously. Yeah, 2%. We fueled up a bit too much there. And we did that shit start, so we probably want to be aiming for around 21:10 to 21:15 for the race tomorrow, I think. Between 21:10 and 21:15 if you do a really good run. Probably 21:15 will be a solid run. 21... Josetti and that will probably be down below 21:10 though, I reckon. Josetti will have extreme speed round here. But we can hopefully knock a bit of time off anyway, time trialing and that. So yeah, my guess is 21:10 will be a good finishing time. Maybe like people like Lightning, and yeah, that's what I mean. Giorgio 21:08 exactly. So yeah, we had the issue at the start where we lost a second or so, 2 seconds, and then I'll be aiming for 20. I think if I get 21:15, I'll be pretty happy. 21:14, something like that. I'll be pretty happy with that. I don't think we'll have to pace at Giorgio here. Giorgio will be very fast. We haven't got a Playseat, mate. It's not a Playseat rig. Yeah, it's next level rig. It's good. It's just like a SimLabs rig. It's solid. It's really strong. Pedals don't move at all when you're braking. It's no play in the pedals at all. Much better. And getting there with the pedals as well. Quali lap. I did a 204.7 just before in qualifying. I think that you'll be looking at 204.4s, 204.3 as a really good lap. 204.3 maybe. It'll be a really fast lap. I think 204 point. It depends on Yeah, that's what I mean. It depends on my lap wasn't solid when I did a 204.7 just then. There was probably 2-3 attempts left in it. It depends on slipstream as well. I still think it's faster to be if you start your lap 1.4 seconds behind someone. If you get it right, you'll probably be able to gain maybe even from the start line to the end of the straight on the thing. You're probably going to gain nearly 8 tenths of a second. So then you just got to hold in through the middle sector, and then you're going to gain again on the back straight. So it's risky whether you'd go with slipstream or not on this one. I think if it's for the first race tomorrow, split 2, I won't go in the slipstream because I don't think there'd be a benefit. But if we get into top split, I don't know. We'll have to see. How long does it take to adjust to get in the wheel? Wheels take a few days to get used to, depending on like if you switch between different makes. Nah, I don't think so. Single, I don't know. I haven't done one yet with it. I haven't tried it. I did a 204.7 without any slipstream, and it wasn't a brilliant lap. There was about we could definitely do 204.5 as a solid lap. But I think with slipstream, I just got a bad feeling because you can gain nearly a second on the straight. From this turn 1 where you come out of here, because it's completely flat out all the way to the back of the straight, I think you're going to gain about 6-7 tenths just on that straight at least. And then you've got the middle sector, just got to try and stay near them. And then you've got the back straight where you're going to gain half a second. So it's worrying. I have a bad feeling that it might be, if you can nail a lap, you might be able to gain on it, but it'd be risky, I think. Right, let's load up these manufacturer settings anyway, because I feel pretty warmed up on that. Don't really need to do any more of that. Starving. What have I got? Sweet. Right, let's load this up. So Dragon Trail Gardens, FIA manufacturer. Let's just check these settings because I've robbed them off someone. I fucking hate this track as well, but I have got a good car. Save that. I need shorts. I'm gonna have to go and see if there's any shorts downstairs on the medium because I'm getting some Betty Swallocks here. So let me create that. Feel free to join. Let me just double check everything here. Feel free to jump into manufacturer practice. My most hated track on the game. I did say I'd never do this track again. However, the Megane is one of the best cars. So how shit I am on the game should be countered by the Megane, hopefully. Right, let me go and get some shorts. Oh, let me headset on. I think this is 11 laps this race. Bars 10. Oh. Right. I'm so bad at this track, it's not even funny. He's already done. Oh. Not eat any more of them. Oh, I hate this fucking corner. Braked, downshifted too early. And let's stack this lap off. Go again. Did you get a good one, mate? Jammy shit. Mine was awful. Last time we had one from Domino's. Yeah, I'd normally just get a margarita, but I just want to get a pizza where the cheese isn't burnt. Like that one we had the other day was really bad. I can imagine Marshmallow. I can imagine. I used to know people that worked at McDonald's. Like some of the stuff they did in their stuff, yeah, I can only imagine. But then I still eat McDonald's even though I knew what they were doing. It's quite worrying, really. Let's go for a lap and then we'll start. Yeah, definitely better than that. People looking for slipstreams. Ah, fucking hate the way that corner is. So shy through there. There's an apex somewhere there. Ah. Oh my god, why is it not rotating through there? Right. One more. We'll start a practice run in a minute, but I'm so bad around here, me. And we'll just go into it and start one. In the proper season, don't know. Might go Renault again. Don't know. Because what I might do, when it comes to FIA from now on, I'm just racing the races that I want to race. Like, if it's a combination I don't want to do like that, I like Fuji track, that was on the other day, but the car was shit there, so instead of doing that, I played iRacing, so I think that's what I'm going to do in the future. Just race the races that I like the look of and that will help, they'll be decent in the car. If it's a shit track and a shit car for the track, then I'll just leave it and go and play ACC or iRacing. I don't know. We might go McLaren. I have no idea. Justin, thank you very much for another £2, mate. Appreciate it. Love how you can scream the gears with this car. Yeah, you can rev this car out massively. Yeah, thank you very much for another donation. You're a legend, mate. Appreciate that. But in terms of car, I don't know. It all depends on the next update that's coming out. Like, there's a lot of changes coming to the game. We don't really know what they're going to change. Got no idea. Don't know about Porsche. Oops. Right, let's just start this. Probably need to be 36s in mid 36s. I reckon Josetti, and that'll be doing like 36.4, 36.5. Especially with slipstream. Ferrari. I literally have no idea, mate, what I'm going to go. Like, I'm not really that bothered about it at the moment, really. I probably won't even be that bothered when it actually starts either. I'll just go anything, really. I don't know. I'm going to go a good car, though, because I just want to have... I'm going to go a car, like, similar to what I did with Renault, where it's good, really good at some tracks in Group 4 or Group 3. But do something like that. I think... Like, Megane is good, so good in Group 4 that you can get good results out of races, and that's why I quite like it. And it suits me, the Megane. Oh, was he on a lap then? Sorry, I thought... No, he couldn't have been on lap. We're on an out lap, aren't we? Jason, by the way, thank you very much for upgrading your membership to a mid-tier, mate. I've just seen that. Thank you very much for that. Legend, appreciate it. I know I've just given them the slipstream, but fuck it. You off now, Lil C. See you again, mate. Ah, crap. I wanted that toe all the way round. Oh my god, that's awful through there. It's still purple even though it was that bad. I don't think that was purple over the current time though. Oh, I'll read that in a minute. Nick, mate, thank you for joining the channel as a base tier member, mate. Appreciate it. Legend. Ah, I'm so shit through there. That was awful. My god, I'm so bad with this car. I say with this car, I'm good with this car. I'm shit with this track, I should say. I just can't get the hang of the track. Yeah, I like the new pedals, Jason. I really like them. It's an awful lap. Yeah. We had no slipstream though for the most of it, so. Considering how shit I am at this track though, we should be able to get to 36s tomorrow, I'd say. We've done nations already, Barry. Benito, that. It's the worst track on the game. Like there's no, there's just no, there's no arguing. It's shit. I hate it. I have no idea why it even. You know what? The track wouldn't be that bad if they fixed that the first sector. If the first sector was fixed, then it wouldn't be anywhere near as bad. Like if the track limits were really strict through that first sector, so you couldn't jump over the curb, problem solved. Track's not that bad. But when you can jump that corner, it pisses me off. Yeah, but I'm shit at the track, mate. It's only because of the car, and we haven't. This isn't really a top split lobby. Kind of like a mixture of split 2 and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I wouldn't normally do this race, if I'm honest. I wouldn't have bothered. I would have said, "No, I'm not doing it." But because the Megane's quite OP, I will pray that the Megane can get me enough points to improve my DR mainly. Not really bothered about the points, more about DR. First sector track limits are too loose. You can cut. Oh, you got to jump over the curbs, and I don't like that. Well, that was a little bit tricky through there with the cold tyres. Nah, even if I won, it's not good. I've had good results here in the junior, the Red Bull Junior. I don't like it. I'm just not very good at it. It doesn't suit me. There's not much about this track that I just can't grasp it really, and I just don't like it. Pardon me. Ah. That's the corner I'm having trouble with the braking, because we're not putting the right amount of braking in to get the rotation. Putting too little braking in. Oops, messed that up. Oh no! See, that's why I hate this track. Sorry, I stayed to the right because I didn't really. I couldn't go left. Oopsie. Whoa, Jesus Christ. See, that's the difference between the cars, though. I didn't expect him to have to take that line. But then his car can't get the rotation that mine can. Should be able to get back in the lead here. I think their tyres won't be as good as mine. Oh. Man, I fucking hate this track, you know. This car should be beasting it, but because I'm so shit. Well, we nearly broke the slipstream, just like binned it, didn't I? So. So you can actually get away with doing the safe line with the Megane, but you're gonna lose pace down the straight doing it. Ah. Yeah, I binned it, so that's why we're not in the lead in the Megane. We would have been. I think we would have broke the slipstream by now because they're struggling through the corners. Look how much extra grip I've got. So yeah, if we wouldn't have binned it on that chicane, we would have easily broke the slipstream. Look at this extra grip we've got. That's quite funny, that. So we should be able to break away, I think, because they're struggling already. The 86 shouldn't be struggling, though. What Antomics is in, I don't think that'll be struggling yet. McLaren won't be too bad, but I think the tyres won't be brilliant. They won't be as good on tyres as this car, obviously. But you still might be able to compete. It'll be better than most cars, let's just say that. McLaren will be better than like your four-wheel drives, and I think it'll be pretty similar with the Cayman round here, the McLaren. His tyres have nearly gone. He's gone. He got understeer and he's gone. He's a goner. Okay, so no slipstream now. Let's see what the real. Let's see how much they were gaining off slipstream. So 2.9. He's going to gain down the straights a little bit, but let's see through the corners how much we gain. Let's see what it is, right? So at the finishing line, it's 2.8, just 2.8 and a half. Let's have a little look over the lap. Awful through there, awful. Well, thank you very much. Pizza. Oh, it's actually got cheese on it. Nah, you just suck balls, Antomics. I'm only joking. I'm shit here as well, so yeah, I can't say anything. The only thing that might hide my shitness tomorrow here is, at this track is the fact that the Megane's so good. Oh, I'm so hot. Sweating my tits off. Yeah, the NSX will be solid when the tyres are there. It's just when the tyres go. Let's brake earlier. Oops. Yeah, I mean, the Megane will be the strongest in qualifying if you get a good slipstream. The Megane should be OP for everything if you get the right slipstream, but if you don't get a good slipstream, I'm not sure whether it'll be too OP because with heavy fuel. In time trial, I've done 36.0 so far, but we should be able to get well into the 35s. But I'm just not very good at this track. I think time trial, the Megane's 35.3 Hosetti. which I could probably get within 2-3 attempts of, but I'm not very good at the track, so yeah, I'm not wasting my time on time trial. I'm hoping we'll be 70. We might even be back up to 75k for the manufacturers, because I'll push Nations tomorrow to try and boost it up. Unless we win first slot. If first slot Nations is like 335, 340 points, and I win it, then I'm obviously going to take that. But anything less than that, we'll just go again and keep boosting our ratings. If we do well, that is. We should be alright though, I think, tomorrow in Nations. Should be able to get a decent result. I am so fucking hot, I cannot tell you how hot it is in this house right now with all the fucking equipment on. Fucking hell, summer's gonna be a nightmare in here. Dinner! Drink, 1 minute everyone. Yeah, so we probably need to be about 20 seconds faster than that, and I'm not joking. Nah, maybe not. I would say 10 seconds faster, at least we need to be than what we've done there, because that was we made the mistake and we drove pretty bad, so we probably need to be finishing on 1750, something like that. I guess Josetti can probably do 1752, something like that. I don't know. Do you know what? I'm looking at the time and might even I'm debating whether I want to play something different in a minute. I don't know. Fuck me, I'm hot. I'm gonna have to open these blinds in a minute, let some air in. No, Diego, I've not downloaded it yet. Justin, thank you for the £2, mate. I'm not playing Dirt Rally yet. To be honest, I'm not sure about whether I'll do it on the channel, because I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you, Justin, for another £2, you legend. Appreciate your community support, your sound. Thank you very much. Your fucking sound. Thank you very much for donation, you legends. Appreciate that. Yeah. See, the thing is, at the moment, I'm really getting into iRacing and ACC, so I would rather play them than Dirt Rally at the moment. That's the only problem. Already done Nations, mate. Yeah, I will try and remember to download it tonight, Brian. Yeah, I can imagine it being fun. I mean, we could do some open lobbies on it. If I do it, it won't be rallying. It'll be on the, is it the Rallycross? How many players is it on Rallycross? Does anyone know? What's the maximum? Hey, and can you set up a... Right. So if you set up a private lot, like a public lobby, can you make it default setup for everyone? You can do default setup. Could be fun. The only problem is I've heard that the wheel is a bit weird on it from a lot of people. A lot of people have said that the wheel doesn't feel brilliant. Do put me in hot. Can you not change? Can you not change the rotation in the settings? Can you not just change the settings around a bit? As I say, you should be able to change the settings to make it easier to get the rotation, but you don't want it too sensitive. I'm downloading the season 1 thing, mate. I'll do that. Just so we can have... I'm not even going to do it. Is there rallycross tracks on the DLC? So how many rallycross tracks are there in total? Seven or eight. Alright, okay. 11 if with the DLC. Seven? 11? 5 or 6? I'll try and download it, but obviously we won't be playing it until next week now. And I don't know when, because the thing is, when I've got free time, I really want to play iRacing and ACC. So at the moment, I want to play what I want to play rather than just playing something that I don't really want to play yet. So we'll see. We'll see what I want to do. Oh, garlic bread. Forgot about that. No, well, the problem is, Stephen, I want to do GTEs on Monday. No, the pad's really good, Ryan, on dirt. We'll probably have you been playing it with assists on though, Atomics? Pizza, garlic bread, and chicken. No, you don't need convincing me. It is the worst track ever invented on the game. I fucking hate track. Alright. Need to wash my hands. Francis, mate, you'll be faster than me round there. Trust me. I am shockingly shit round there. Oh my god. Sorry. My bad. Drift? No, not really. I don't do drift. Alright, let me go and wash my hands. I said pardon me. Same thing. Better out than him. Okay, we'll do one more of this. My hands are really... Tell you what. My hands are getting really sore recently. I think it's because of the force feedback differences on like iRacing and ACC. I've set them quite high on ACC. I think I'm gripping the wheel a lot tighter on ACC because you get very immersed. Did I use soap? Yes, I did. No, I just washed my hand in the piss. I literally pissed in the toilet and then just started washing my hands in it. Right. Go to this track, if we can call it a track. Because I want to just try and see if I can get a little bit more speed up on it, Kleptomics. And some people have just joined and they want to have a race of it. Oh god. The Megane is OP here, but I'm not OP here, Sparks, mate. Like, you only have to go back to our previous races here. In one race, in group, I think it was in GT3. Was I in Aston Martin? I think I was in. Was I? No, I wasn't. What car was I in? I think I tried to do it in the beta. I think it was a nations race. I can't remember what I used. But I was that slow. I couldn't even keep up with anyone even in qualifying or the race. Like, I was down in like P20, struggling for pace. Just got such. I'm so bad at this track. It's not even funny. That's at a track that I don't like. You know what? That's a bit of a weird one, because normally what you'll find is the tracks that you like are the tracks that you enjoy because you're fast at them. Dickhead! I was on a lap then. I'm trying to think of a track that. Do you know? I don't know, because I quite enjoy some of them, and oh, sorry. No, I don't think there's a track that I'm good on that I don't. Normally, if I've got pace on a track, I enjoy it. What you'll find is most of the real life tracks I enjoy, and the fake ones I'm not so keen on. It's how it works with most games. Like, that's why I do like ACC and iRacing and that, because stuff like that, you're always racing on a real track. I know that like some fake tracks are enjoyable for the way they are, but I just don't enjoy them as much in general. It's something weird about them. I know a lot of people like racing on fictional tracks, but for me, I like racing where people race in real life. I like to be racing on a track that's there in real life and you can watch it on TV. Yeah. Fuji, I'm pretty strong at Fuji, yeah. It's not my strongest, but Fuji, Interlagos, Spa, Monza, Suzuka, I'm pretty okay on all them. I really like Fuji. Such a good track. As we'll join PR1. Okay, now. Traction control off, mate. You don't run traction control. Don't run traction control in any car really on GT Sport. Balls that middle sector up. Oh my god. Right, let's start this in a minute. I don't mind Pepsi. Although I do prefer Coke, but I do like Pepsi. Anything like it tastes the same pretty much. Just a bit Pepsi's a bit sweeter, a bit more syrupy. Alright, let's go. Cherry Coke is the best, yeah. There's no argument with that. I'm not going to argue that one. Cherry Coke is definitely the best. Where the fuck's Calster anyway? Oh, is he racing? He might be racing, mightn't he? Dr. Pepper's okay. Really gassy though. Like, makes you burp for about 10 years after you've had one. Can of Dr. Pepper and you just sat there just burping all night. Cherry vanilla. Never had that. I presume you mean two separate ones, like vanilla. Vanilla Coke's okay, but it's not my favourite. Cherry Coke is not shit. I'm sorry, Stephen, mate, but we're not friends anymore. I'm looking out for Will. Sorry, MGL. I don't even want to get involved with this. So the drivers are not very. I'm going to wait and back off here. I don't even know if I want that slipstream. I mean, we'll take a little one, maybe see if we can just about get in it here to Atomics. Because they're going to catch them all up. There's drivers in there that are going to be a second or more slower a lap, so they're going to come unstuck with that, I think. If I can just creep in the slipstream here, it might help though. Ah, shit. Ah! We're starting at the back. I binned it. What an absolute knob I am. Shit. So they've all got good slipstreams, some of them. Rip. I don't know how, with that mistake and no slipstream, that we still managed to get there with that massive 2 errors on that, and we still managed to get there. McGann's so OP on that back sector though. That's because of McGann's OP. That shouldn't have even. That shows you that we should really be getting 36s. So I think tomorrow on Sunday we should be in 36s. Hey, I fucked my lap up so much I was still able to get, like, it's so bad how OP, I mean it's OP here, there's no question of that, can't argue it. Yeah, we should be able to get 36 in the McGann, because that lap was awful and we didn't have slipstream for half of it. The only play, I think I got it at the start straight, and then that was probably it through the whole of that. We didn't have it anywhere else because I messed up the chicane. Oh, do you know what? Let's open this a minute. Oh, let some air in. Ah. Go into second, go into second, go into second, go into second, go into second. There you go. Pardon me. Will's gonna break away from Pleptomics, isn't he, probably? Oh, Francis, mate. We've only just started. I can't see the curb. I can't see the curb. Wow, that's so hard to judge. If you're following someone like that, I think I'll just avoid the curb. Too risky. So this will be a good idea. If we can do a good lap here, this will be an idea of qualifying, because we got a good slipstream here. Although it would help if I didn't mess up the final corner. Ah, what a knob. Fuck it, we'll watch it. Well, I hate this fucking track so much with a passion. Let's see what his tyres are like in P1. I want to watch the tyres. I literally can't stand this track. I fucking hate it. I feel like his tyres are going to be... He must be 5 to the rear in that McLaren. I would anyway, because it drives well with 5 to the rear. I just fucking... I literally can't... I've said it 100 times. This track is my most hated track on the game. I am still tempted to not do this even on Sunday, even though we're in the Megane, because I fucking hate it. This race is even shorter than Nations, isn't it? I think it's only 18 minutes or something like that. And that's the thing on Sunday, like, I don't think I could be bothered waiting around 40 minutes in between the races. There's nothing to do on daily races, is there? It's a bit shit, really. I'm not doing daily race C, it sucks balls. Now look at Wheels' tyres already, look at this. Oh no. I wonder if he's changed his brake bias, because he seems to have improved a bit of that brake bias. I wonder if he went to 5 to the rear, because this car drives really well with 5 to the rear. They don't look too bad at the moment. One stop for bar. Just whatever tyre you want to start on. Probably like hards for 4 laps and then mediums for 6 is probably the strongest, I think, if you can get away well. You don't really need to save fuel, I don't think. It depends, like if you're on hard tyres and you got mediums in front of you, I would probably push and not worry about saving fuel. If they're saving fuel, then you'll keep getting in the slipstream, and then you'll have to see how you run it. Obviously, I don't know. Nissan, I'm not. What for? The 08 or 16? They're both pretty similar. They're not. 16's slightly better, but 16's not as good through the race. I wouldn't use the 16. The Evo? No, you're alright. I'm not a car. This is manufacturers, mate. You don't get to choose. It's whatever car your manufacturer's in. And to be honest, the Evo's shit on tyre wear. So even though it's not really a massive tyre wear race, the Evo it'll die in the race on this. Around lap 7, it'll start dying. Around lap 6, and like, look at the McLaren already. The McLaren shits all over the Evo for tyres. And the McLaren's already starting to struggle on the fronts. Looking at the pace though, we had better pace than what they're doing here. In that first race, I could have, with no slipstream, I was doing 37.5, so it's pretty similar to what Wheels, but Wheels starting to fade off a bit now because the McGann's coming through. So yeah, we just need to, if I can do a consistent run on this, we should be able to get a solid top 5 at least. But look, the McGann's just coming, starts just beasting it now with the tyre wear. The new rig's brilliant. I really like the new rig. It's way better, way stronger. There's no movement in it. The force feedback's more noticeable. Just much better. The pedals, starting to get used to them. It's still not 100%, but I'm getting there. Plus, I love the way that there's no flex in the pedals anymore. Even though we've got like load cells on, and we've got quite strong forces that we have to put down at the moment. We're using the red and the black springs, so it's quite a lot of force you have to put down, but there's no flex in it. So yeah, I'm really happy with the rig. Really happy. Akagi, yeah, I know Akagi. I've done oval racing. I've got my license to do oval racing, but I've only done a few on iRacing. Lightning's the best on tyre wear. No one's as good as Lightning on tyre wear. He's gonna dive it, he's gonna launch it. Maybe not then. Fabian Portiglia better than Lightning? Are you joking, Mohata? Fabian's good, don't get me wrong, but he's not as good as Lightning. Like, he is a very fast driver, Fabian, but not as good at looking, he's not as fast or as good at looking after tyres as Lightning. There's no one on the game as good as Lightning with tyre wear. You ask anyone. Lightning's abnormal at looking after tyres. There's no one here. I think you ask 90% of people will tell you that Lightning is the best person at looking after tyres. Cody's fast, but he's not quite Lightning speed, and he's definitely not got Lightning's tyre saving ability. I think Cody would tell you that. I don't think Cody would argue that. Like, Lightning's tyre saving ability is just on another level. Frager is fast, but I don't think he's not the only person I think that's getting close to Lightning's tyre ability with some cars is Fire. Fire's getting very close, but even then, he's not as good as Lightning. Frager, I've never really noticed his tyre saving ability. I think Frager's better at flat out driving, if you know what I mean. Frager's more of a like go for it and push like crazy type of driver, but I would presume that Frager is good on tyres as well, though. Nah, Lightning's the fastest on GT Sport. There's no arguing that. If you race in, I'm telling you, EU drivers have seen that, like, they know just how far. Lightning's definitely the fastest on the game. There's no question about it in my view. Fragger's number 2 though. I think Fragger's second fastest. Very closely followed by Cody probably. But I think that Lightning's the one for all-round consistency and ability on the game. Lightning's the best in the world. No, Fragger is not faster than Lightning. Just not. Lightning's already proved that in, like, if you put Lightning in Group 3, Fragger won't beat Lightning. Nah, he's not. Trust me. Just trust me. Lightning doesn't even try on, like, his outright pace normally on time trials, but Lightning is nah, Fragger is not faster. You might think he is because you might, like, if you put Fragger in the EU servers, Lightning would beat him more. You can argue it, but I'll guarantee you that the majority of the EU top split drivers and probably America region top split drivers would probably say the same. Lightning's just, like Fragger in maybe X 2019 maybe, but in Group 3, Lightning's faster. No one's as fast as Lightning in Group 3. Mahatamate, do you think that Lightning tryhards this game? Do you really think that Lightning tryhards it? Lightning hardly plays the game. He jumps on and gets the world record in 20 minutes. Just because he's fast in real life, that doesn't mean that he's faster than Lightning on this. Lightning on this game is faster than Fragger. Fragger is very fast, probably second fastest in the world. But Lightning is the fastest, I think, in my opinion. That's my view, and I think a lot of people would agree with me who know Lightning and who know Fragger as well, and have driven against them. I've driven against both of them, remember. It's not like I've only driven against Lightning. I've driven against both, and yeah, for me personally, Lightning's faster. Yeah, what's his name's got it on as well. So this is the other one. This is the one Lightning created. I like this one. I think it looks really good in the McLaren, in the Group 4 car. That though. Lightning's the world champion at the moment. Lightning is the Gran Turismo world champion. So we don't have to argue about it. He's a world champion, so at the moment Lightning is the fastest on. He's a world champ, so don't really need to argue about it. OP livery, yeah. And Tomix, mate, how have you not overtook it? Look at you. What are you doing behind Will here, mate? I can't get past him. Akagi's fast, but you ask Akagi, who's like, if you asked him, you ask Akagi in his chat or whenever you speak to him, does he think he's as fast as Lightning? And he'll tell you straight, there's not a chance. Like, he knows that Lightning's better. And I don't think he'd argue it. The Kagi is very fast. They're all very fast. They're well-taught drivers, of course they're fast. But I think for all-round ability on the game, fuel saving, tyre saving, speed, Lightning's just got it. Nah, Mahata, Lightning's faster than Adam on street cars. Lightning just doesn't race very much in Nations because he can't be bothered. But yeah, Lightning's still faster even on street cars. If you've raced, like I said, we've raced Lightning in many official seasons, and we all know that he drives anything, no matter what it is. He's probably faster than Adam. Adam's fast, but yeah, he's not Lightning level yet. Yeah, Francis, it's hard because you can't brake and go through the corners as fast when you're following someone because you get right up the rear as well. That's why you need to be in front from the start, I think. Like, you need to start the race in front in the Megane because there's no way to overtake really unless you push your way through really. Lightning play ACC. He has played the Assetto Corsa, the old one, Project Cars a bit, not much, and Drive Club, but he's not got a PC, so he can't play on them. But he'd be fast on them as well. I know I've seen him on Assetto Corsa, the original. He was fast on that, so if he was fast on that, he's going to be fast on PC. But he hasn't got a PC to play on, so. I didn't know when I pinned it. But I know what France is frustrating. That's why if you're out in front, I think you can push and get ahead of them, France. You should be able to break the slipstream because in the first race I wasn't even driving very well and we nearly broke the slipstream well, we would have done if I didn't bin it, but I don't even think I can be bothered practicing anymore. I don't even really want to play any more of this tonight. I don't know what to do. I feel like now I've had my little practice. I just want to do the race tomorrow. I don't know if I want to go on Stone Cows or chill out for the rest of the night or I don't know. It might be a long night tomorrow, so I don't know if to give myself some energy for tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I mean, Francis. Once you're on your own, it's oh my ankle. Oh, did you see that on the camera? Oh, it slips in between the pedals. Twat. Nah, I'm not playing Dirt tonight because it take an hour or two to download, and I'm not streaming or playing Dirt today. Definitely not. Yes, that's what it is about. Just hitting that like button. Yeah, my ankle went right in between it then, motherfucker. You're just about okay though. Yeah, it'd be about an hour to download, something like that. But then you got to install it, and then can't be arsed. Not really in the mood to. Not in the mood to play a rally game at the moment. Not really in the mood to play any more of this today, really. We've done a bit of practice there. It's a pretty simple race. It's just about qualifying that one and then trying to stay ahead, which will be hard for me because I'm shit in the Megane, but not shit in the Megane. Good in the Megane, but shit at this track. Nation should be pretty fun tomorrow. There's just nothing I want to do on the game at the moment. Not in the mood to do, like, I'm not really in the mood, Diego. I'm not really. I think I'd rather play a different game if I was going to do anything. But I don't know if I don't know if just have a bit of a relaxing evening because tomorrow's stream might be quite long. You want to do a lap? Where are you? Let's spectate you. Okay, let's put the pressure on him. We're going to drive on board with you, Francis, mate, as you go for a lap. Yeah, I'm not sure about... I don't know if just have a chill out for the rest of the night and have an early night tonight, because we've been going to bed so late. I just want to see Francis now. Let's put the pressure on him, everyone. Here we go. I also need to transfer all my setups over to ACC. So maybe I could do that, like go through all the tracks and get all the setups that I've got on there put on. Just so that when we do some racing on there, it's already done and I don't have to mess around. I could maybe do that for an hour or two tonight. Get prepared. Weird little shift a second then. I don't know if that... Do we need to low 28 through here, isn't it? A low 28, I think. Well, he's a bit off there, I think. He's not got a slipstream though. You've never driven the McLaren wheel? What brake bias? You need to go rearwards with the brake bias because it drives really well with rearwards bias. So even if you're like +5, it drives pretty nice. But I'd probably go +3, and then when the fronts start dying, then maybe go to like +4 or something. But you short shift it. You've got plenty of traction, so you can floor it out of corners. It's also very good at 80% braking, the McLaren, and helps obviously with the tyres. Okay, Pumpkin? Okay? Feel a bit better? Yeah. Yeah, Rossetti will win this. Yeah, it's drivable with 5 to the rear of the McLaren. That's why I used to like it, because you could really look after tyres because of it. Yeah, the Group 50, the Group 50, 650, the Group 3 650 is shit. It's not. It's a weird one because Spa is pretty nice. There are tracks that it's reasonable, but as a general rule, high tyre wear, it's dead. He must have got a penalty on that lap because it's showing as a 38.2, unless... Oh no, I think it's just a bug. It's just a bug because it's showing there 37.3. I like the cockpit view in this car. Probably one of the better ones on the game. You can actually drive the Megane from cockpit view. It's pretty drivable. The F1's not as good car overall though. The McLaren 650 is still better than the F1. It's a shame this race is so short though, isn't it? This is the thing. You know, I might even... I'm tempted to do... On Sunday, maybe... What time's the first race? 5 PM? What we might do on Sunday is just try and get a solid result straight away in the first race. And then do something like ACC in the night. And then we got iRacing on Monday. Yeah, and so it's 18 minutes this race. It's pathetic. That's why I don't want to stream this all night on for Sunday, because I'm not doing a race that's like 18 minutes long, then waiting around for 40 to 50 minutes in the set, like just waiting for another race. It's boring. I'd rather get this one out the way and play a different game on Sunday. But tomorrow's I'm looking forward to, even though we will have to do quite a bit of waiting around for that because it's only like a 21-minute race. For some reason, Polyphony have gone for some very short races in this season. Don't know why, but they obviously feel the need to go back to these short races. It's annoying, but I don't know why they're doing it. It's like we want longer races, not shorter, and they keep like messing with it and then going back shorter. I get the feeling they must be looking at participation levels, and then they see that when it's a long race, a lot of people don't do it or something. Maybe only like the top rated drivers tend to do the longer races. I don't know. Maybe they see like less people as a whole are playing it when the races are over 30 minutes. Oh, he's tired. No, we're not racing again, Bears. I can't be bothered. Pretty simple race, isn't it? Don't really need to practice. We'll practice that on Sunday morning. I'll practice this in time trial on Sunday morning before the race. We don't need to do anything more on this. Yeah, I'm going to come out of there anyway. Come out of that one. Oh, nah, do you know what? There you go. I'm just not in the mood to play the game anymore tonight. I mean, we've been live. It's 3.5 hour stream. I don't know. I just don't feel the urge to play anymore tonight. I'm trying to think what to do. You'd like to try 1 hour races are better. Like, if you'd have watched the race last night, I think that was about 50 minutes, wasn't it? Something like that. They're just more enjoyable. Like, they're not maybe as action packed. But they're more enjoyable to actually drive in because you've got to keep consistency and you like, especially if you've got different split lobbies, like different class drivers. Always keep paying attention to the track and what's behind you and stuff. Yeah, that's how long VRS is. It's a flat out race, Sunday's race. Yeah, you just tested it. It's just a flat out 18-minute race. Flat out from the start to the finish. No tyre wear issue for McGann. There might be a little bit for McLaren, but it's not. And like some other cars, there will be a bit, but it's not undrivable for them. Yeah, it's not looking the most fun race on Sunday. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if we'll see. If we do it, I'll just do like the first slot or something like that, and then or the second slot, and do a quick stream. Then maybe jump onto something different. Not sure. Don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm not really in the mood to do mess around lobbies and topics. I'm not. You know when you just feel really tired? Like, I feel just pretty shattered right now. I felt it this morning, and I think it's because I keep going to bed so late because we just sit there watching telly because we know we don't need to be up. But then we have to. Then the kids wake you up at like 7:30 in the morning, 8 o'clock, because they want something fixing. Or this morning the iPad wasn't working, and I was like, oval races. I'll be drinking. I could do with going to the shop really, but I don't, you know what? No, I'm not going to risk that. We've got lemonade, and I'll just have lemonade. Run out of me Coca-Cola. I'll just have lemonade though, or water. Oval racing. Just can't even. I feel shattered, like absolutely drained right now. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel tired. I don't know. Do you know? It's probably because like you're stuck at home and like everyone's. You're not going out as much, so you're just getting tired and more tired. Just kind of feel like I know that obviously we're going to be in this lockdown for a while. Oh, I just want to go to bed. Corona symptoms. I'm just tired, mate. Really. Feel shattered. No, not corona symptoms. Very, very tired. I think it's just a mixture of the warmth in this room as well, with the fact that we've got the monitors on, the two monitors, the PC, the PS4, and it's warm outside still. Feels like a little oven in here, and there's no wind, there's no breeze coming through. I enjoy doing this. I feel very tired today. I'd already been on a set of courses this morning, just having a go at that time trial and doing a few other bits. So obviously, when we went live, I hadn't just done that already today. I'd already done the time trial for this as well. Why is that not working? Yeah, I did the time trial on this before. I only did one, like, what, about 10-15 minutes on it, something like that. So we were like 6 temps. Well, yes. Where is it? What was our lap? Yeah, about 6 temps off Josetti. We should be able to get within 3 temps of him. But yeah, I can't get consistency there. Maybe if I can time trial that a bit more again on Sunday and try and where I'm losing out, what I'm noticing is the load cell braking on turn 1, where you've got to get like a nice little bit of braking to rotate the car. Honestly, Diego, mate, I haven't got the energy. I know it sounds really bad, but I feel pretty shattered today, and I don't want to burn myself out, because we're gonna be on this lockdown for like what God knows how much longer. I think it's at least another 2 to 3 weeks minimum. And tomorrow is going to be a long stream tomorrow because it's Nations, and I want to get me DR up unless we get big points straight away. So yeah, I don't want to burn myself out, if I'm honest. Not really in the mood to play it at the moment. So like, I want to do proper competitive like FIA racing, but obviously you can't at the moment. Why we need more daily races, more like I'd love a proper endurance race on this game, like you know, like want to say something on here, like an endurance section where it was hour races, something separate to daily races, every say 3 hours, maybe something like that, every 3 to 4 hours. There was like a set time of day where, say, like I don't know, in the UK maybe like 1 p.m, 5 p.m, and 9 p.m. There was an endurance race of a minimum hour long race in different, like every day it changed the track and the car or whatever. I think it'd be something like they wouldn't have to do it every hour. It could be like every 4 hours, just have an hour long race. Just make it quite a big gap so that the lobbies would fill up. It'd be quite entertaining as something different to do on the game, rather than just be stuck with like this situation that we've got this week. I look at that and I just want to go to bed. I know some people do like that combination, but it bores me that Group 1 race there. These races are just too short. Like 3 laps of that one. What car even is that? The other. Okay, so it's either one of them. Guessing you can only use, yeah. Can you imagine the chaos in that? Is that weak slipstream as well? Where's the slipstream? It is as well. It's in the rain. That's in the. Is it? Nah, that's not in the rain. Not the rain. It's sports hard tires. Oh yeah, it is. It's in the rain. Holy shit! I've just seen it. Hang on a minute. Can you not use the wet tires? Did you have to use the hard tires as well? They drive alright though, don't they? The sports hard on that. Yeah, they I don't think they want stuff like that on the game at the moment though. I think they don't want the longer races, because if they wanted it, they would have done it by now. But they don't seem to be that interested in bringing the longer races to the game. Yeah, so you can't use wet tires in that one. Yeah. That would be chaos on your, like, starting from the back, wouldn't it? You'd probably be able to get a win there though from the back, I reckon. Not that I'm gonna do that now though. No motivation. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night. And what time is it now? Yeah, I can't even get on for that race because the race starts in under 10 minutes for the IMSA series. So I won't even get on for that one because I'd have to set the stream up, and I think I'd just fall asleep. So yeah, I'm gonna have an early night tonight. I'm gonna actually try and have an early night and have a break. We've done the practice there for you, so you've seen that there is no strategy really. Both races. There is a bit for race 1, but yeah, I'm gonna have a break and then we'll stream tomorrow night. We'll go live at about 4:30, I would think. Maybe about 4:15, because we'll have a little warm up for nations before we go into the lobbies. We'll be in split 2 for the first race, pretty much guaranteed, and then we'll see how it goes in that race, whether we race again. If it's big, if it's like over 300, if it's 335 points or something like that, I might just take the points. But if it's under 330, I'll probably go again. So yeah, we'll be live tomorrow from around 4 p.m. I would say, around that kind of time. I'm gonna have an early night to try and give myself a bit of sleep because I've not been getting much sleep recently. So I've been getting up too early and staying up too late, watching shite on the telly. So yeah, I'm gonna have an early night, try and get some rest so that we can recuperate a bit to push a bit more streams out, and hopefully we can start getting a routine to do some earlier streams as well as streaming in the night. So yeah, thank you all for coming in, absolute legends. Thank you for the donations as usual. I will see you tomorrow around about 4ish, like I said before. Hope you have good FIAs if I do not see you before you do your races. Hope you have good FIAs. Yeah, and thank you everyone for coming in. See you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Stay indoors. Wash your hands. Do as you're told by whatever government tells you to do. For Atomics, mate, they just let him wander around, do what he wants. So yeah. See you all soon. Bye, everyone. That's the wrong one. That's not the right one, is it? It's this one. There you go.